Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into a skill that's, well, it's quickly becoming less of a nice to have and more of a real competitive advantage. We're talking about prompt engineering, and we're
Okay.
looking at a great article here by Danielle Bellinelli on FUD. Uh, are you making the most of prompt engineering training for your research?
Mm.
And look, for all you entrepreneurs, consultants, small business owners listening in right now, this deep dive
Mm.
is really for you. We want to give you some concrete, actionable steps, things you can actually try this week to sharpen up your research, maybe differentiate your services, and yeah, maybe even find some new revenue streams.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Because prompt engineering, it's not just some technical skill buried in code. It's really about asking sharper questions. So you get, much better answers from your AI tools. The article calls it the espresso shot in your AI workflow. I like that. Potent, focused.
Yeah,
Exactly what a small business needs to get that edge.
that's a perfect analogy of the espresso shot. So, okay, for someone who's maybe just starting or using AI kind of casually, what is prompt engineering really? And why should it be like top of the list this week?
Yeah, think of it less like you're doing complex tech stuff and more like you're briefing a really sharp intern. You're talking to tools like ChatGPT or Claude, but you're being super precise, guiding them. The clearer you are, honestly, the more it feels like the AI can read your mind. And for a small business, that means squeezing every bit of insight out of your data, boosting productivity, and building stronger client relationships almost right away.
I really like that. Briefing a sharp intern makes it feel much more approachable. Okay, so the article highlights 4 key techniques, things you can actually do. First one, clarity is king. What does that actually look like day to day in your operations?
It means basically leaving no room for the AI to guess. Zero ambiguity. So, this week, challenge yourself. Instead of just saying, summarize this, get ultra specific, try something like, summarize this article in exactly 100 words, act like you're a market research analyst, and list 3 key trends as bullet points. See, that level of detail, it's a game changer. It forces you to think clearer, too, which is a huge benefit for your business strategy.
That's a great point. It refines our thinking, not just the AI's output. Okay,
Yeah.
but even with a super clear prompt, you probably won't nail it on the first try. Which brings us to the next idea. Iteration beats perfection. It's about feedback, right? A loop.
Absolutely. Yeah, the perfect prompt, it's almost never the first one you write. So this week, try to make experimenting just part of your routine. Test out different versions of your prompts. Look at what the AI gives back. What's missing? Is it off topic? Then just tweak it or refine it, run it again. Honestly, even tiny changes in phrasing can make a big difference in your research results. It's about that continuous improvement.
Okay, so clarity first, then iterating. Got it. But what about those really big research tasks, the ones that feel way too complicated for just one prompt? The article talks about prompt chaining.
Right. If you've got a big question, like analyzing competitors, don't try to do it all at once. Break it down, just like a human analyst would, right? Step by step. So first prompt might be, okay, list 5 main competitors in my specific niche. Second prompt, now summarize the top 3 products for each of those 5. Third, okay, compare the key features across all those products, maybe put it in a table. Try applying that chain of thought to a real business problem you're facing this week. You'll see how powerful it is.
That makes total sense, breaking down the complexity. Okay, and the last technique, crucial for making this reliable. Don't skip prompt testing.
Exactly. Because a prompt that works great for, say, summarizing meeting notes might be terrible for analyzing customer feedback. So this week, take your best prompts, your go-to ones, and test them. Try them with different data, different scenarios, and start building a prompt library for your business. Write down what works for what task, market analysis, content ideas, whatever. And if a prompt fails, debug it. Ask yourself, was it too vague? Did I ask for too much in one go? Was important context missing? This keeps your AI tools sharp and reliable.
Right, so putting all this together, clarity, iteration, chaining, testing, what's the bigger payoff here? What does this really unlock for a small business aiming to grow, to stand out?
Well, it means a serious boost in your team's productivity, for one. Your research gets way better, way faster, but it also lets you differentiate. Imagine teaching your clients how to use AI effectively. That's a valuable service. Or maybe you package up your best prompts into libraries you can sell. That's a new revenue stream right there. You're basically future-proofing your research skills. Just remember the pitfalls. Don't overload prompts. Always check the output quality. AI changes, so adapt. And crucially, always apply your own human judgment to validate what the AI gives you. Don't just take it blindly.
So, reflecting on all this, what's the key takeaway? The one thing you really hope listeners grab onto from this deep dive, especially thinking about this week?
It really makes you ask, doesn't it? In this world where we're just drowning in information, how much faster, how much better could your business grow if every question you fired at your AI was actually a smart question? It's just spending a little bit of time this week getting the hang of clarity, iteration, chaining, testing. That can honestly be your biggest competitive leap this year.
The smartest answers really do start with the smartest questions. So let's all start asking better ones today. Thanks for diving deep with us.